What is up, YouTube? Alright, guys, so today we are going to be going through the backyard to find all of the rad nuggets. Those are your tough nuggets and your nuggets of style. On the map, we are located on the left side of the pond here. You can use the cleaning net as an indicator. We are located on a leaf directly next to it. There are some skeeters in this area, so you will have to kill those. Just bear that in mind. What you're going to do is we're kind of on the left side of the leaf here, and you're just going to kind of dive directly off of it, or dropped off of it, and you will see a cave right here. So what you can do is you can just swim into the cave. You don't need really any diving equipment. Obviously, it's recommended, but you can get through it with a rebreather. I haven't tried it without any extra breathing stuff, maybe just with the Mertine mutation. But that's totally up to you, what you decide to use. As long as you get through it, it's not that far of a swim. As you can see, you will find your Tier 3 Rad Rock of Style and your Tier 3 Rad Stone of Toughness. You will need a Tier 3 hammer to break these, so just bear that in mind when you go to get them. For our second location to find our Tier 3 upgrade materials, it is in the Clover Cave. So on the map, we are located, for those of us who don't know where the Clover Cave is, it's right here. I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. You can use the yoked girth head as kind of an indicator as well. It's kind of like right near the yoked girth head. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look for this kind of sunken leaf here, and then you can just kind of dive directly into it. And there is a little hole here. And what you can do is, I didn't use any breathing equipment, but I do have the Mertine mutation equipped. If you know exactly where you're going, it's a little easier, so just bear that in mind. But you're going to want to swim kind of this way through into the cave here, and I bet most of us have been to the Clover Cave. But anyway, you will find a Rad Stone of Toughness at Tier 3, and a Rad Rock of Style at Tier 3. For our third nugget locations, we will be in the Haze zone here. On the map, we are located kind of towards the very end of the rock wall going south, so you can use that to orient yourself. We are on the second to last rock on the Haze side. You can also use the tape to orient yourself. The tape is right over there, so if you know where that is, it's pretty easy to find this location. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump directly down into the Haze, and you will find your Tier 3 Rad Stone of Toughness here. And if you run this way, you will also find a Tier 3 Rad Rock of Style. For our fourth location, we will be located inside the Sandbox. You will find 4 nuggets in here, 2 of each, 2 for armor and 2 for weapons. You will have to kill the sunken antlions that are kind of in here, so I do recommend having good weapons. I recommend the crossbow. You can kind of just run around them and shoot if you want to be sustainable, and etc, etc. You can also just rush them with anything salty. That's totally up to you. But on the map, we are located on the right side of the Sandbox here. The Black Anthill Descent is right here. You can use that kind of to orient yourself. But your first hole is going to be here, and you're just going to want to run directly down into the hole, and you will find your Tier 3 Nugget of Toughness located back in there. It's also in the same cave as the Mega Molar, so you can use that as well. You're going to run directly back this way. You're going to have to kill another antlion to gain access to the salt mines over here, but once you do, you can run this way. You will find 1 of each Tier 3 Nugget in here. You will find your Stone of Toughness on the right there, and your Rock of Style on the left. And then our final one in the Sandbox here is underneath the yellow Lego. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run this way. And what we're aiming for here is that juice box over there. The Lego is directly adjacent to it. So we're just going to run this way until we do in fact see our yellow Lego right there. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go underneath it, because you will find your final Rock of Style underneath the leg up. For our 5th tier 3 nugget location, we are standing in front of the Termite Woodpile descent here. If you don't know where that is on the map, it is in the top left-hand corner over here. So you simply have to traverse up the woodpile to get to this location. I do also highly recommend some kind of upgraded weapons, as you will in fact need to kill a lot of termites. You can probably run past them and harvest without killing them, but killing them makes it a lot easier. You can also find a lot of tier 2 nuggets in here if you just kind of look around and go through the termite woodpile. There are many. So I highly recommend, if you do need tier 2 nuggets, simply just slaughter all the termites and you can go and collect those materials. But for the tier 3, and I'm not 100% convinced that there's not another tier 3 nugget around this area, as you only find one, and usually they do come in pairs. So before the tier 3, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run. It's located directly next to this mega molar over here, and you will find your tier 3 rad stone of toughness here. For our final location, you will find a jackpot of materials, tier 3 materials, located up on top of that bike, in that bike basket up there, as many already know. But essentially, I haven't found a way to get up there naturally. So far, the only way up there is to build up to it. But you can get on the bike in multiple ways. It's totally up to you how you decide to get up there. Usually, I just use this this little bush right here to get up there. So I mean, if you want to get up there this way, it is doable. But again, that is totally up to you guys on if you want to try to do that. So far, you can't build on the bike. They don't allow you to. The game doesn't allow you to. So you literally have to start building from the ground up. And again, I've built many structures and many towers in this game, and it's definitely doable to build from the ground up. But I haven't found a space on the bike where you can build yet, unfortunately. But essentially, what you're going to want to do is you want to aim for that little basket right there. I don't think I can get a view of it. But there is a jackpot of tier 3 materials in that basket up there. Alright guys, well that concludes my tier 3 materials video. I hope this was helpful, and I hope that it was able to help some people out collecting their tier 3 materials, as we do all love our weapons upgrades. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe out there.